Hey traders, welcome back. As you can see here, we are on the gold chart or XAUUSD chart, and we did have this triangle for the price, and the price broke this to the downside, and we extended when we see that shadow there like this, and you can see a reaction to this trend line here too, showing that it is actually a true trend line. Okay, so we did have the chance to enter sell position here, put our stop loss above the candles, and it of course gives us our reward too and even more. But right now for the price, we do have this trend line, okay, with 1-2 touches, and if we see some nice reactions on here or somewhere here, okay, or a pin bar on this trend line, we can enter buy position, and this trend line can play the role of a support, okay, or otherwise we can see a break out of that, we can enter sell position, okay. But in lower time frames like 15-minute time frame, if we check that, we did have this trend line something like 45 minutes ago, okay, or something like 30 minutes ago. We did have this trend line broken with this green candle. We did have the chance to enter buy position here, put our stop loss below the candle, and it of course gives us our reward too. And right now there is nothing else. Let's check lower time frames too. It is making 2 pin bars from upside, showing the weakness of the market, okay, after this strong green candle, okay, without any shadow from upside, a full body candle, okay. We have these 2 pin bars, or actually 2 candles with shadow from upside, okay, showing that price tried to go up, but it couldn't and started falling until here, okay. And it happened 2 times in the 5-minute time frame. We don't have any actually resistance here to actually enter sell position based on that, but for the people who actually like risking, they can risk here and enter sell position, put their stop loss above the candles, and look for their reward. Let's check the 1-minute time frame too. We don't have anything special, but we can imagine a trend line like this in the 1-minute time frame. With a break of this to the upside, we can enter buy position, and actually if the price breaks it to the upside, it will touch the people who entered sell position in the 5-minute time frame. So let's check bigger time frames like daily time frame too. See what we are gonna do with this price. Let's see. Okay, we have this resistance, that, okay, in the weekly time frame. It is a really strong resistance for the gold price, and if we break this to the upside, the price will make a new high. And yeah, with the news in the world like wars and such things, I believe gold gonna break this to the upside and make a new high, okay. And also we don't have any other special resistance for the price or any special support. Otherwise, we have this actually here. We can imagine something like this one too. Oh my god, look, like this one. Why these are important? Because these are the major actually support and resistances that cause the big moves, okay. Like the price started going up from here and touched an invisible level and started falling, okay. So this is important because this level caused the price this much falling, okay. And also this one here, the price started going up and touched an invisible level and started falling this much, okay. something like, I don't know, 1,500 pips, something like that. Okay, and so this is important. When the price reacts to these supports here, we can enter buy position too. Nothing left to say. This was all about today's analysis of gold or XAUUSD. Let's go to the next part, the education part, which I'm gonna actually show you the 3 days ago's positions too. In that part I will try to explain you how to trade, and I sometimes say some points that will be useful in your trading journey, so don't miss next part too. Guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It is really important, and also you can actually have daily crypto and forex analysis every day. So let's start this part too. As you can see here, we are on the gold chart 5-minute time frame, and on the first position we do have this trend line with 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches. On the fourth time it was broken somewhere here. We did have the chance to enter buy position, put our stop loss below the candle or somewhere safer here, or even very safer here, which I don't recommend because your actually risk is getting bigger like this one, okay, and your reward gonna be smaller. So I recommend not to putting in a very risky place like here, or somewhere really safe like this that the price can't touch it, never gonna touch it, okay. I recommend to put it somewhere in the middle like here, okay. And if you put your stop loss there, okay, you risk this much, so you're gonna actually look for risk to reward too at the first look, okay. And the price continues going up and gives us something around risk to reward 3 or RR3. And also we did have a trend line here. With the break of this to the downside, we did have the chance to enter buy position here too and put our stop loss above the candles, and it of course gives us our risk to reward too and even more. On the second position we did have this trend line with 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches. On the fourth time it was broken somewhere here. We did have the chance to enter buy sell position, put our stop loss above the candles, and it gives us a reward of 3 somewhere here. On the position 3 we did have this trend line with 1, 2, 3 touches. On the fourth time it was broken somewhere here. We did have the chance and we could risk here and enter sell position, put our stop loss above the candles, and it gives us a reward of 6 on this one here. Also, as you can see here, we had a support where the price was falling strongly, okay, and the price touches an invisible level, okay. We didn't know there is actually a support here until the price touches it and starts going up. So when this level causes the price this much going up, so this is a really nice support for the price. We draw a trend line like this. In the future, if you don't draw it here, okay, when you can see the price is getting near to those levels like this one here too, okay, you can draw them and use them as supports too, or resistances for the price. And the price actually, let me zoom in a bit, comes to this level and returns a bit like this one, a red candle, a doji, and a really nice candle to the upside, a green candle. Let me clean it. A green candle. It is actually, these 3 candles, this one and also this one and also this one, okay, these 3 candles, if you actually combine them with each other, okay, it gives us a pin bar. What is a pin bar? Actually, pin bar is like, let me show this one. The price wanted to go up, okay, and the price came to this level, but it couldn't, close the body of itself here, okay. Instead, the sellers sold actually, and the actually candle closed like this. So this is in the lower time frames, like 1 minute time frame, is a green candle continued with a red candle, okay? Oh, and it is also like that, okay? A red candle continued with a green candle. If you combine it, it gives us a shadow, okay? And we can risk on that. Also, if you don't want to look by that side, you can see it like this one. We had this candle breaking this level, okay? Actually, I don't believe in this type of breakouts. You know, this type of breakouts I do show you in my, videos are actually, patterns, okay? Small trend lines, not this much of support or resistances breaking with a candle to the upside or downside, okay? And also it has just one touch, showing that it is not actually a true trend line or support or resistance. And the price actually engulfs the previous candle here, okay? This candle engulfs the previous candle, okay, showing that the buyers came in the price, and it strongly closed the body of itself here without any shadow from upside, okay, showing that the buyers are strong and support and candle. So we enter buy position here, put our stop loss below the candles. If the next candle comes and actually activates our stop loss, we will understand that we made a mistake, and the price continues its dropping the price, okay? But it doesn't do like that. Instead, it continues going up, showing that our position is a true position, okay? So we enter here, put our stop loss below the candles, and it gives us a reward of 3.5 somewhere here, which is a really nice reward. Also, we did have the chance to enter sell position on this breakout too. This is actually I just forgot its name. Some candles continued with the low of this candle is higher than the low of the previous candle, okay? This one too, and also this one, until we see a candle actually the color of this is actually different, and also the low of this is lower than all of these ones here, okay? So we can risk on that and enter sell position. And also don't forget, this is a trend line in 1 minute time frame, okay? A big trend line. So we can risk here and enter sell position, put our stop loss above the candles, and of course it gives us a reward of 2 and even more somewhere here. Also, if we continue this support here, okay, or we draw a new one here, you can see some reactions here too, some pin bars, dodgy candles, and the price continues, actually starts going up from here, okay? If we did have if we could actually enter buy position here, it gives us actually our reward to look like this one. If I can draw it, it is 11. It is actually our reward gonna be 22, which it gives us 29, okay, showing that it is more than the risk to reward too. On the last position, we did have this trend line with 1, 2, 3 touches. It was broken somewhere here or even here, but for more safety you could wait for a candle like this one happen, strong red candle to the downside. You could risk here and enter sell position, put your stop loss above that candle or somewhere safer, and it gives us a reward of 3.5 somewhere here. And something that I should tell you, that when your actually position gives us our RR2, or actually when it gives us our RR2, we can close our position, okay? But when it gives us our RR1, like this one here, something like this one, we can risk free our position. What is risk free? Putting our stop loss where it was here in our entry point, like this one. In that case, if the market returns, so we are not gonna lose any money if it touches our stop loss on our entry point, okay? So we will actually lose a bit money, because of commissions and those kind of things. It was all about today's analysis and education part. Thanks for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.